Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
My fin's inevitable, always lighting like a festival. I got a message for you're susceptible to having a shark bite injury. Trying to give life and peace to more than the music industry. It doesn't matter if you never heard of me, because you're scared to enter the deep blue sea. Come swim beneath, I'm a great white, so remember I have 3 sets of dagger teeth. Now you're being circled by the reef as I bite and take you under. That's how the great white Jawz settles beef. I have hitmen after me. As I smile proud, you can see fear is not a factor for this young G. Take my hand, because now I've grown to be a young man. Always giving to my fans, like a diamond shining in the sand. I rap for you, I don't want girls or $1 grand. Some stay young inside, probably because they were minors when they died. So let's change our actions and stop mothers that have cried. As the sunset sets, I wonder what's left. Be strong and pay your debts. You can be anything you want, I'll even bet you don't even know that we have met. Look at the right and not the wrong. You wanna hit your bong, so I'ma leave, but I'll never stop writing songs.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
Looks can be deceiving, I can relate like your daddy leaving, but heaven's not far, and daddy I'll be seeing. Always keep a strong frame of mind and never stop believing. I don't know when I'll stop grieving. Being killed over colors is not a good reason. Please sit down the painkillers. It's worse than an army full of Hitlers. All the sin of the world make me disturbed. That's why I always meditate while smoking my herbs. I try to teach key principles through my words. Writing the truth is like freedom for birds. It's very well possible to change your life and stay out the hospital. Dimensions spinning in spiritual clouds, orbiting through miraculous amounts. Every soul counts. My medication rhymes are also education lines. Let's be peaceful and kind as each bar of my soul shines. Stop with the violence, drugs, and crime. The world will change like the color of a line. Be calm, stay strong, and do the opposite of a stop sign. As my life I try to rebuild, I get flashbacks of when I had cheap thrills. Now all it gives me is coldness with deep chills. Our life we need to fulfill. Put down the gun, we don't need to kill. Kill.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on.
Straightness within, the weak and the strong have a dialogue, like the difference between a water and a fire god. We won and we lost, like how I have good looks but I'm retarded because my brain's wires are crossed. Rest in peace to Chris from Crisscross. He is in peace now, even though it was a major loss, like how we found the police history of Rick Ross. As I rhyme, I hear voices in my mind, but it sounds so positive and kind. I'll never regret or rewind, because love and happiness in the future I'll find. You don't have to care, cause this life is mine. As life goes on, listening to Jawz John, I work hard to have a nice groove fixed, like listening to the acoustics. My lyrics are ruthless, but God's watching every movement. I keep on going to make every last cent. Most think it's irrelevant to learn to be intelligent. My poetry is medical balance, and I rise to the attraction of every challenge. I learned that rap can be mixed with rap and fun, like watching the growth of your son. I don't rap about the gun that some do. It spreads to all like the flu. I just speak true. The great white, there's only a few.
Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on. Life goes on. Life goes on and on. Living now before it's on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Baby, life goes on and on. Life goes on and on. Life goes on.